of the game, but at the moment we've just got that picture. You guys have probably seen it. I know you can't see it properly here, but if you can see the screen there, yeah, it's got Sub-Zero and Batman sort of staring at each other. But yeah, after people play it, you know, people might really like it. And I say a lot. I get nervous doing these things. I'm not good in front of a camera. But yeah, like I was saying with the Wii, they called it the Wii, and everyone went, that's shit, after it being called the Revolution, you know. And if you're at E3, you saw the line for the Nintendo Pavilion. It was a 3-hour wait just to get in the pavilion, then it was a 20-minute wait per game. So, I mean, having something that shocking really like slaps people across the face, and they're sort of like, now all these fans, all these haters will be watching the Mortal Kombat sites like a hawk. You know, even though they're saying, oh, you know, this is going to be shit, you know, they'll all be watching to see what the next shock will be, like if something else is going to happen, you know. So, it's actually pretty clever marketing. But as for the game, you know, without playing it, it's hard to say, like, if I like it or not. You know, I've never really liked those versus games. I know there's a lot of people, a lot of fans out there that like Marvel versus Capcom and all that bullshit, and SNK versus Capcom, all that shit, you know. And, you know, those games are good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on the games. Capcom make good games. But, I think the only one I ever, like, sort of, like, semi-enjoyed was X-Men versus Street Fighter. That wasn't too bad. The very, very first one before they made it really tough. But, yeah, I used to, like, use Akuma and Dalsin and stuff, and you do those air combos, you know, with all the fireballs and that thing with Akuma. I think it's called Raging Demon or something. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. Then all those games came out. Marvel vs. Capcom, SNK, all that bullshit. You know, it just gets out of control. Capcom seem to go out of control when it's Street Fighter, or I don't know. It's just, I never thought it'd happen to a Mortal Kombat game, and if it did happen to a Mortal Kombat game, I really wanted it to be Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I mean, Ed Boon was saying that they went and talked to other people about doing, and I'm guessing that he meant Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter, without him actually saying, because he won't say it, you know, unless I was there and I asked him directly, but he mightn't be able to comment, I don't know. But if it was Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter, these fans wouldn't be pissed off. They'd be like, yeah! But because it's so, you know, DC Comics, like Batman wins, flawless victory, animality. It just doesn't sound right, you know. Batman wins, friendship again, you know. I mean, fuck, it's a real shitstorm at the moment, and people are still going on about this on IRC at the moment. And all the Mortal Kombat sites, but yeah, if it had been Mortal Kombat Street Fighter, everyone would be jumping for joy. I mean, I for one would love to rip Ryu's fucking head off with the spine attached. I would just, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be sweet. No, I've always wanted to do that, because I really don't like Street Fighter much. I've seen people beat the game. A lot of people don't understand why I hate Street Fighter. I've seen people beat Street Fighter just doing fireballs. They do the little one that goes up and down, they do this fast one, and they do the slow one, and they do that, and then they do a dragon uppercut. You know, it's that never worked in Mortal Kombat. A lot of people criticize me in my Reptile Battle Mortal Kombat 1 video because I just fly kick to win the game, but I had to do that to get a double flawless, otherwise the video would be pointless. I mean, you know, I could stand there doing roundhouses, but I risk getting hit, and then I risk losing the chance to unlock Reptile, which doesn't come along a lot, so, you know, but when I see that in Street Fighter, you know, I used to watch people do it, just beat the game by doing fireball, uppercut, fireball. I mean, that was Street Fighter 2, but still, you know, at the time Mortal Kombat 1 was out, and if that didn't work in Mortal Kombat 1, in Mortal Kombat 1, you get like 3 hits of a fireball. You can hit them maybe 3 times with the freeze and uppercut them. And after that, then the computer starts jump kicking and avoiding you and jumping back and being evasive. You know, so you know, when you play Mortal Kombat, you got to know all the moves, you got to know the tricks and everything. You know, you can't just go in there and spam win. You know, I mean, sometimes you can with the fly kicks, but you know, you still need to know what to do in a close quarters situation. You can fly kick yourself into the corner and then you're stuffed. You need to know how to roundhouse, sweeps, all that. You know, so. I suppose I better wrap this up. I've been rambling on for ages, but the bottom line is that I will give this game a chance. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. I will definitely give it a chance. If any Midway guys are watching this, please make this M-rated. Please get rid of... go back on what you said about making it teen. No one wants a teen game. If you really want it to be like a proper Mortal Kombat, we need it hardcore. And this isn't just because I like blood and fatalities. I'm not one of those people. But I mean, that's what the game's renowned for. If you know, I've played, what are we up to? 7 now. I've played 7 Mortal Kombat games, and it's never ever taken a step back in the violence department. So now, if I play a game now, and I do, after seeing Scorpion rip the spine and head off in Deception, if I do a fatality now with Scorpion against like Batman, and he just, you know, like starts punching him or something, and then just knocks him over or something shit like that, you know, I'll feel really cheated. You know, it's be like the violence has taken a step back, and it's not what fans are used to, and it is going to cause a real shit wave effect, a wave of shit just coming, you know. That's my main concern really with the Mortal Kombat DC universe. I mean, if you take the violence out of Mortal Kombat, you're really taking a piece of it away. Mortal Kombat works so well because it's violent, has a great story, has diverse characters, and it's its own thing. And now what's happened is it's not its own thing anymore. The violence is taking a step back. The other characters in the game, and people are starting to wonder about the story because they've got these new Marvel writers on board. I mean, there's been a rumour that people are saying John Vogel's not the lead writer anymore, but I don't think that's true. I think he'd be doing the Mortal Kombat stuff, and the Marvel guys would be doing the Marvel stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's it really. You can get the trailer, if you haven't seen it, at my website now, totalmortalkombat.com, and you can get that image of Batman and Sub-Zero staring at each other like, I'm gonna fuck you up, man. Yeah, you can get that image at Total Mortal Kombat now. Yeah, so sorry about the delay on the stuff, but yeah, MK Online seemed to get everything first, which I think is bullshit. It's not just because I'm jealous. I think there's a lot of Mortal Kombat sites out there who work hard, like MortalKombat.org, me, TRMK, and Komidogu, MK Secrets. There's millions. MK Informer, all those sites. Sorry, these videos are restricted to 3 minutes, and I've got to join them all together. But yeah, all those sites deserve to have the announcement image at the same time. Why should one person get it first, and then everyone have to link to them? It's just bullshit. For a start, you know, that website goes down. Mortal Kombat Online was just down now. It's only just come back online, so then no one can see anything, you know, so for a start. And then there's people like me, all you guys came onto YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know anyone was going to come onto my YouTube page, and now I'm up to like number 36 or something for most viewed directors today, because everyone, you know, expects stuff. Everyone expects there to be stuff on TMK, and I feel really bad that, you know, I have to just say, oh yeah, maybe tomorrow, you know. I just think that's bullshit, but yeah, anyway. There's not much you can do about that, is there? MK Online do a great job though, and actually I've been meaning to mention, if you're watching this interview and you want to find out more about MK versus DCU, go to Mortal Kombat Online. They have an interview with Ed Boon. It's very good. You can also see his announcement thing, which is like 2 minutes, which is I think TRMK did a Q&A someone was mentioning. I haven't read that yet, so actually I've got it open here. Yeah. It's still just a trailer. I think it's on the forum or something. There might be something on TRMK. Yeah, so yeah, check out TRMK, TMK, MK Online, and watch this YouTube space for videos and updates in the future for Mortal Kombat vs DCU. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this interview wasn't too colourful. I know I did use a few swear words this time, but yeah, things needed to be said. So I will give this game a chance, and I hope other loyal fans do too, because without playing it, you don't know if it's going to be good or not. So till next time, see yous.